If you've been watching Yellowstone from the beginning, you're aware that a lot has been said about it being Kevin Costner's debut on a legitimate television show. The actor has also publicly said that he doesn't particularly like the demands of working on television. It seems that part of what first attracted him to Yellowstone was the fact that it was planned to be a short miniseries event. So fans wonder whether Costner himself is considering leaving the Big Sky Country drama in light of that exact truth. So stay until the end of the video as we unravel why Kevin Costner nearly turned down Yellowstone. Here is why Kevin Costner almost declined the role of Yellowstone. Although the main actor, Kevin Costner, was not first convinced by the drama series, Yellowstone has grown to be one of the most popular ones now airing. The TV show franchise Yellowstone has taken off in the world of popular culture. We have not one, but 3 spin-offs in addition to the main drama series, starring Kevin Costner, including 6666 and Yellowstone 1923. Without Costner playing the main part, it may not have all occurred, and at first he wasn't even quite sure. Yellowstone, which Taylor Sheridan created, has flourished for Paramount. The main thriller series centers on Costner as John Dutton, the ranch's patriarch who navigates a difficult family while attempting to protect his property. The initial wariness on Kevin's angle. Prior to his appearance on Yellowstone, Kevin Costner spoke about the difficult shift from film to television. The actor is now explaining why he was initially reluctant to sign on to the TV show, and he has a valid reason. It turns out that the popular television program was not originally scheduled to air. Yellowstone would first seem to be a huge step for Kevin Costner. After all, he has acknowledged that he has no idea how John Dutton's narrative will end. That is why it is highly helpful that Yellowstone transitioned from a movie to a TV series. Costner addressed E.T. about his hesitation to join Yellowstone. "I thought we were going to do one long movie, 10 hours, so I'm down with long. I understand long really well, and it was pitched to me we were going to do one long movie. Somewhere along the line, they wanted to turn it into a series, and you kind of have to look at things again. I have my own internal reasons why I ended up doing it, but ultimately there's that window of opportunity where you gotta jump creatively, and so I did that. I'm happy for the show and everyone in it." Originally intended to star in one season, Kevin Costner. Now, it was obviously good news for Cole Hauser and the rest of the group when Kevin Costner decided to feature in Yellowstone. The actor who portrays Costner's dependable right-hand man, Rip, revealed to Cinema Blend that Costner was one of the motivating factors in his decision to join the series. Other cast members weren't the only ones drawn to the film by Costner's legendary fame. It was a great way to inspire both the Paramount Network and the audience, both of which are unquestionably appreciative of Kevin Costner's decision to proceed with Yellowstone when it was turned into a TV series. Although given how successful his film career has been over the years, Costner's decision was surely not wholly simple. It takes a lot of dedication to watch television. And despite having previously been in history's 2012 miniseries Hatfields and McCoys, Kevin Costner did not comment on why he chose to return to television for Yellowstone. Now, that is not to suggest, however, that Costner has not given his reasons for liking Yellowstone in general, despite the apparent change in attentions, including the potential to highlight the magnificent outdoors. On the popularity of the Western, Kevin Costner has spoken, and he is undoubtedly right. Yellowstone is already a massive sensation, and Season 3's premiere may make it much bigger. With the return of the show, John Dutton, played by Costner, will continue to repair his family while fending off fresh dangers. It ought to be an exciting ride. Costner announces his series exit date. Kevin Costner has portrayed John Dutton on Yellowstone for 5 seasons, and he intends to continue doing so until he decides it's not appropriate. Following the dramatic end of Season 4, Yellowstone is back on the Paramount Network. Assuming the role of Montana's governor, Kevin Costner, who portrays John Dutton, the owner of the Yellowstone Ranch, gave the landowner greater authority than he had ever known. However, it turns out that John Dutton was nearly only supposed to appear for 1 season before being killed off. Costner said that this was his original idea for the role. The actor recently got down with USA Today to talk about Yellowstone's 5th season, the character's new direction, and when he plans to depart the storied show. Costner said he will leave the Paramount program when he believes that it's not right, but nothing is certain at this point. When asked whether he would consider returning for Season 6, the actor responded, "I was only going to do 1 season, but I've done this many," the actor says when asked about his potential return for Season 6. I give everything I can to what I'm doing, but the moment I feel that it's not right, I'm just going to step away. Losing John Dutton would be a massive shakeup for the series, as he is the glue holding his family together through the first 4 seasons. Yellowstone, meanwhile, has a star-studded cast that includes Luke Grimes as Casey Dutton, Kelly Riley as Beth Dutton, Wes Bentley as Jamie Dutton, and Cole Hauser as Rip Wheeler. Fans can now watch Yellowstone Season 5 on the Paramount Network, where brand new episodes air every Sunday. So why did Kevin Costner almost decline Yellowstone? Well, the directors of Yellowstone may have needed to come up with a backup plan, even if it is difficult to picture anybody else playing Family Guy John. Oscar-winning actor Kevin Costner was contacted by creator and director Taylor Sheridan, but he didn't immediately leap at the chance. Instead, Costner first felt uncomfortable about embarking on the project, and this was due to the fact that Yellowstone was first shown to him as an extended film. But thankfully, the producers decided to adapt the Western into a television series, which persuaded Costner to participate. However, this does not exclude the possibility of a Yellowstone movie in the future. Paramount Network will undergo significant modifications in the next year as it rebrands. And due to its intention to concentrate more on TV movies, Paramount Network will soon be known as Paramount Movie Network. One or more of the 52 original movies that will show each year may be about Yellowstone. The network plans to air a mini-series or scripted series on the magnitude of its popular drama Yellowstone once each quarter, perhaps spinning off characters from such projects into their own films or sequels in the future, a spokeswoman told Variety. Although there hasn't been any official word about a Yellowstone movie yet, it does seem possible, considering that the drama is one of the network's most watched programs. A proposal to provide future Yellowstone viewers with a cinematic experience is also said to exist. Now, this would suggest that there may be 2 episodes back-to-back with less gaps each week rather than just 1. And with all of those storylines will undoubtedly be resolved in the next season of Yellowstone, the Duttons' destiny is unquestionably the most important. Since many are concerned that John himself may not survive, the series cannot properly move forward until we know which, if any of the group, have ridden off to the big rodeo in the sky. And that's mostly because he was shot at and then left for dead on the side of the road with very little chance of being discovered, making him supposedly the most fatally injured member of the gang. But like we said earlier, Yellowstone, it seems, wasn't meant to be Costner's Paramount Network's long-term commitment. When the nature of the play changed, Costner continued by saying he thought about leaving, then it turned into something else in the middle. I got a chance to actually hop off and say, wait a second, that's not what we've been talking about at one point. However, I decided against doing it for my own reasons. The program has garnered excellent reviews, but to be really honest, I'm handling it in a manner that was not expected. And that comment indicates that Costner still has some concerns about the Yellowstone story continuing much beyond its planned conclusion. Even though the show has grown to be one of Costner's greatest successes, the renowned actor may still be considering leaving. So find out what happens next to Kevin Costner in line with his intended reason to leave Yellowstone, and stay alert for the next video drop. Don't forget to leave your comments in the box below.